Hi everyone, this is Smita and today on our delicious journey we're going to make a Chicken Tikka Masala.
So for the chicken tikka, here I have a kilo of boneless chicken chunks. So for the marination, first we'll add a teaspoon of garlic paste, a teaspoon of ginger paste, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a tablespoon of red chilli powder. Like I've always said, I always make a mixture of spicy chili powder with Kashmiri chili powder and Byadgi chili powder. So this is a mixture that I always mix and keep, and I use all three together. So I'm adding a tablespoon of red chilli powder, a tablespoon of coriander seed powder, a teaspoon of cumin seed powder, a teaspoon of my homemade garam masala. Now to this we'll add 3/4 cup of yogurt, 2 tablespoons of mustard oil, a teaspoon of chaat masala, a teaspoon of Kasuri Methi. So I always roast my Kasuri Methi and then I make it into a powder. I just crumble it with my hand. And now finally we'll add the salt. Juice of half a lemon, about a tablespoon, and now mix this well. Massage the pieces of meat. Now many people say that the recipe of chicken tikka masala and butter chicken is the same. Well, there is a difference, and today you will see the difference. Now we'll keep the chicken aside and let it rest, and we'll make the gravy first. Now for the gravy, just heat 3 tablespoons of oil. I'm using the regular peanut oil, and then we'll add a tablespoon of butter as well to this. Now before the butter burns, add 3 onions that are finely chopped. Now saute the onions till they are translucent and not brown. So the onions are nice and pink and translucent. Now we'll add a tablespoon of garlic paste, a tablespoon of ginger paste, and just saute it for a minute. Let's move on by adding a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 tablespoons of red chilli powder, coriander powder, which is a tablespoon, a teaspoon of cumin seed powder, a teaspoon of garam masala powder, and now just saute this for a few seconds. Now for this recipe, we are going to be using blanched and pureed tomatoes. Now the water of that, I'm going to add about 1/4 cup. Now the water that's been used to blanch the tomatoes, I'm using that to just deglaze the kadhai. So adding just a 1/4 cup of it. Now the difference in my recipe of chicken tikka and butter chicken is that I'm not using cashew nut paste in this. Okay, this is one of the biggest differences. And many a times in butter chicken, we do not add onions. Some of us add while some don't. Now also the main difference, which is butter chicken, is when you have tandoori chicken, you shred, you debone the meat and then you add it. Here you have boneless pieces of meat, okay, that are cooked in a tandoor or in a pan and then are added to the gravy. So you can see the oil has started to separate here. And also one more thing, butter chicken is slightly sweetish because of the tomato ketchup that some of us add. Well, in the chicken tikka we don't. So here are the pureed tomatoes. I've taken 5 of them, blanched them and pureed them. Now add some salt to taste. Now let's cover this and cook the gravy for at least 4 to 5 minutes on a medium to low flame. Now while the gravy is getting cooked, we'll quickly make the tikka. So to make a chicken tikka, you can use a tandoor, or if you don't have a tandoor, you can make it directly on a tawa. Now remember, boneless chunks of meat don't take too long to cook, so be very careful, otherwise the pieces get very chewy. Just going to add a little water which I have used to just remove all the masala from here and add it to the tikka. Add a tablespoon of butter to this. And just cook this for 5 to 7 minutes, not more. So our chicken tikka is also ready. You can see, let me just see this. Pieces are cooked. I told you it won't take long. See this? It won't take long. If I had cooked it a little longer, it would have become chewy. Now what we are going to do is fun. I'm going to burn a live coal here. Our gravy is ready as well. Now just shut the flame and add 1/4 cup of cream to this. Now for those of you who are vegetarian, in this gravy you can add tandoori mushrooms or tandoori aloo or tandoori paneer, whatever vegetable you like of your choice. And for the non-vegetarians, so we're adding the chicken tikka. So our gravy is ready. This. Add a tablespoon of ghee and cover it immediately so that the chicken tikka gets a beautiful smoky flavor. Let it rest for about 10 minutes. Now after giving this a cold tadka and letting it rest for 5 minutes, I'm going to remove this, keep it aside. Now instead of adding the chicken tikka to the gravy, we'll add the gravy to the chicken tikka. Now the reason why I did this was because the pan has all the juices of the chicken and the tandoori masala, so it's going to taste really nice when I add it to the pan. Now we'll cook the chicken tikka with the gravy for another 3 to 4 minutes. Isn't this looking beautiful, rich and delicious? We're going to make it look even more prettier. So now our chicken tikka masala is ready. Just going to drizzle some cream. Sprinkle some Kasuri Methi on top, very little. A little bit of chaat masala. Freshly chopped coriander. Some ginger juliens. I've just chopped some chilies lengthwise. Just going to add that as well. Make it look pretty. Some finely sliced onion. I've just drizzled a little bit of lemon juice to it. So here our chicken tikka masala is ready. If I were you, I would serve it on the tawa itself.
So I'm going to be serving this delicious dish with some parathas, crisp parathas. So try this recipe, let me know and keep watching Smita Dev.